Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor have agreed to a bout this summer at 140 pounds. That's what I want to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. ESPN, they have reported that a deal has been agreed and struck between Josh Taylor, champion at 140 pounds. He's the WBO junior welterweight champion. He was undisputed, but he ended up vacating his belts because he has mandatories. He was supposed to fight Jack Catterall, a guy that many believe he lost to, including myself. That fight didn't manifest, and now it looks like Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez is next. 140, June 10th in New York. So here's the kicker. Depending on what happens with the Knicks, they're deciding if it's going to be in the big or the little room. It just depends on how far the Knicks go in terms of the playoffs. So that's kind of a weird date that they've selected based on the unknown aspect of NBA and, you know, where the Knicks will be at that specific time, because they obviously have to go through their schedule to see where they're at. So that, I guess, is going to determine what room it is at Madison Square Garden. The fight is to be televised and broadcasted by ESPN, ESPN Plus, if you have that. And I think it's a great fight. I think it's a very great fight. I give props to Teofimo Lopez because I told you guys before the fight that Sandor Martin was a difficult fight on paper just because he has a nagging, kind of a tricky style, and that proved to be the case. I thought Sandor beat Teofimo Lopez, but in the same vein, I think Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor. So this becomes a great fight, and really it's kind of a crossroads, do or die type of fight for the loser, because they both had kind of like a boxers, like more pure boxer styles, and they didn't fare too well with that particular fight, to the point where many people thought, again, that Teofimo lost to Sandor, who also retired Mikey Garcia, and many people think Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor. So the one thing that is disappointing is I noticed this when it's certain fighters, namely black fighters from America, oftentimes when they have these controversial fights where they controversially win, or a close loss, or any type of controversy, it's almost expected that that said black fighter go back in and do an immediate rematch. Examples: Floyd Mayweather, easy work, I ain't gotta worry about it. Floyd Mayweather versus Marcos Maidana. Floyd Mayweather versus Jose Luis Castillo. Sugar Ray Leonard when he lost to Roberto Duran. These are all examples of immediate rematches. More recently, you have fights like, let's say, Wilder. Some people were saying that Wilder was given too much time to recover in the first Luis Ortiz fight, so he went back and fought Luis Ortiz. He tried to do an immediate rematch with Tyson Fury after the first fight ended in a draw. Jermell Charlo, undisputed fight with Brian Castano. It ended in a draw, ended in controversy. He had to run it back. Even guys like Devin Haney, not that the first fight was contested or controversial, but he went back in Australia a second time just to prove that he can beat George Kambosos when the rematch clause was triggered, right? Joshua did it with Ruiz, got stopped in New York, did an immediate rematch. And a lot of people thought that the immediate rematch was a bad idea. And these are all examples of black fighters who have had controversial close fights, or, you know, they had to prove themselves by doing an immediate rematch. Versus you got Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. Both guys are coming off of these performances with pure boxers where many think they lost, and then they're going to fight each other as opposed to fighting the guys that beat them, you know? So I would have preferred Josh Taylor clean that up with Jack Catterall and Teofimo clean it up with Sandor Martin, and then them fight each other. And then, because in my eyes, they're both coming off losses. Even though the judges said some different stuff, they lost. If you watch the fight, I think they really lost. So still a great fight based on the styles. It is a bigger fight than maybe doing the rematch, but I do care about right is right. And then if so much time hasn't elapsed, then you would have time to do both. You would have time to have set the record straight. Jack Catterall was already like done and scheduled, but then they were saying that Josh Taylor got injured and, you know, these different types of things. And then same thing with Teofimo. He could have done that and then still been able to fight Josh Taylor, but it is what it is. The other thing I do not like, even though I think it's a great fight, is Teofimo particularly. He has been in a position where he has had a lot to say regarding Regis Prograis. You know, he says Regis Prograis, I'm gonna knock him out. Teofimo Sr. and Teofimo Jr. have said a lot of things about Regis Prograis, and they want Regis, they want Regis, they want Regis. Well, Josh Taylor's not Regis. Even though he beat him, you know, Regis is now a champion since that point, again, at 140 pounds. And Teofimo did a lot of trash talk to Regis Prograis just to fight Josh Taylor, who, again, in my opinion, is coming off of a loss. But nonetheless, it's still a great fight. Let me know what you guys think. Who would you favor to win? You know, really, I don't know. I think the timing makes it very interesting for me, because a minute ago, I would have just said Josh Taylor easy, but I think this fight, really, either guy can win. I don't think Teofimo has looked sensational at 140 pounds, and his power seems maybe even a bit more manageable at 140 as opposed to maybe 135. So I still think the timing is everything. Josh Taylor is allegedly coming off of an injury. He's definitely on the longer layoff since he fought. So, you know, props to a good fight. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section, who you think will win, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.